Prosperity Sands features glittering white beaches fenced off for the sole enjoyment of the ultra-rich, mega-rich, and super-rich. Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks. Even for a finely tuned predator, visibility underwater is limited to a few dozen feet. Not-so-distant future, a young visionary entrepreneur will spot these three shells while snorkeling and revolutionize after-toilet. A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality. Pulling off a successful casino heist is made even harder when you drive off the road into the ocean and drown. After the end of the tiki craze, bar owners toss their Polynesian-inspired decor into the Gulf, where their kitschy charm is completely lost on native marine life. Roger Cantrell recently broke the state record for number of revocable commercial fishing offenses. Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake. Fostering a balanced ecosystem is a complex and multifaceted process. What harm could arise from killing a bunch of seals? Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. This trimaran, like many before it, was lost in its journey to the mythological dry land. Shark attack too often provokes Port Clovis locals into killing every swimming creature along the coast.
I hope you're in the mood for a shark hunt. Bounty time, fellas.
The ocean waters are driven constantly by tides, currents, and Saudi-owned super yachts. Prosperity Sands reminds us that sometimes the construction of second and third homes supersedes considerations like loss of species diversity.
Sharks shouldn't be that hard to find.
629 days, Prosperity Sands ain't had no shark attacks. You can thank old Pete for that. Prosperity Sands sure ain't.
That's really good vision, Death.
Probably right under me.
The hell is it? Somebody got her, right?
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's. While they appreciate human sacrifices, the eldritch gods of yore are seldom enthused about being summoned to Port Clovis. A seal's high fat content gives it the nickname prime rib of the sea. There is a very real risk of drowning while surfing, but at least you'll leave behind a cool-looking skeleton. Caviar Key features Painted Sails, a luxury five-star resort built over the... The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. There would have been more protests surrounding Prosperity Sands were not the public already so numbed about ecological concerns in general. Coastal tourism in the U.S. continues to grow, leaving millions of naive Americans vulnerable to the threat of beach umbrella renters. Lacking sufficient insufficient sand or protective dunes, heavily developed areas risk great danger from hurricanes and tropical storms. This stealthy predator appears to be seeking food perpetually, stalking its prey day and night. Emperor of the Deep, the Great White. The hunter lashes out at its target with an extended tail fin. Is often referred to as the king of the ocean, which gives it a skewed understanding of the role of a monarch in modern society. North American offshore drilling, even the self-driving technology of Gazorpazorp, is not without its reliability concerns. As is the trend in other coastal towns, long stretches of Port Clovis's shoreline are now the exclusive domain of the wealthy.
Pete,
What's in the barrels?
Fish food.
Pete, whatever this is, can I ask you not to do it?
I'm gonna get that shark. One way or another.
It's just that this is unnecessarily destructive. I mean, it's just one shark. There's a whole ecosystem.
One shark that killed my boy.
Pete, look, I understand.
Wanna keep tugging on this knot, you?
Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.